Pizza cutters are underutilized. If you ship through FedEx Express, if you're sending many packages or envelopes to a single stop, ship one priority overnight and the rest standard. They'll be delivered together with the priority package. Express courier here. This is on point. I hate having to double back to a stop, so if I see a business priority and 3 more standard, I get giddy because I can do that stop as one instead of 2 separate ones. The Snackler box, perfect for a day trip. Bro, I went to the emergency room a while ago and got a huge bill over 1,000. I saw a TikTok stating that if you ask for an itemized bill, they reduce it, and so I called and asked for one, and just got it, and butch I don't owe shut now. This guy said goodbye to sweaty armpits. Guy on the plane put his boarding pass in his phone case, holding it up with the tray table latch. This fake dragonfly attached to my horse's crown piece with a wire, bobbing along as we walk through the woods, and Fields does an incredible job at keeping the deer flies at bay. Even through the woods, they were buzzing but nothing was landing and biting. Dragonflies are a predator of deer flies. Who knew a dollar store hack would make the trails tolerable in all seasons? When you have to hang something with exact holes, photocopy the back and use as a template. Seems crazy, but I travel a lot and always bring a shower head with the flow restrictor removed. Having great water pressure on the road makes all the difference in the world. Okay, so everyone at home laughed at me painting rocks to look like strawberries, but I found out that if you put them around your berry plants and bushes before the fruit appears, the birds will peck the red rocks. They hate pecking super hard things, so they will leave the fruit when it appears. We had about 8 crows day after day, out by my raspberry bushes, and after the rocks were placed around, no crows. Headed towards a waterfall and moving water, keep your feet up to avoid foot entrapment. Optimal pizza placement for small ovens. LPT, write the date on your blister packs, so you know if you've taken your meds for that day or not. After using and rinsing the plunger, rest it under the seat to dry. Avoid dripping commode water on the floor. If you're in the USA and have bad or no insurance, show this to the pharmacist when picking up prescriptions. I work in a doctor's office and we pass out to patients with bad or no insurance. The numbers are all the same on all the cards, so it'll work, no matter how many people use it or how much it's used. I had this sign made for my front door about 2 years ago. Surprisingly, it works exactly as I hoped it would. Attention, there is a $20 upfront fee for any unsolicited sales pitch. Another use for a pool noodle? Silence your unbalanced washer. If you ever lose small jewelry or any tiny items, this is how to find it. Put a stocking over the end of a vacuum to find tiny items like earrings. For your information, this button mutes ads at gas stations. Tried it at Shell and Gulf, and they both muted. Have a nice day. Girlfriend's mom figured it out. Hangover cures. Happy New Year. My wife just had a surgery and needs to ice regularly for next few days. All the ice packs we had were too large, and I couldn't find one that was quite right at the store, so I MacGyvered her one out of Orbeez and a vacuum sealer bag that's just the right size. Annoying sliver but no tweezers, glasses in a pinch. Such a good idea. I got tired of family members using a cup then abandoning it, so now we each have our own. colored rubber band we put around whichever cup we're using that day, and I end up washing fewer dishes. My dad shared a trick with me. To deter his perfectly good extension cords from being stolen when camping, he wraps electrical tape in various spots so they look like they are older and have been mended. Apparently folks like to steal good extension cords, not beat up extension cords. Enjoy. My mom is always keeping containers to use in the future, so she uses the Hubba Bubba gum container for her tape measurer. It's a perfect fit. How to move clothes on hangers and still be able to reuse the garbage bag. Soup ladle to transfer paint. $3. Super easy to clean and no mess. I'm a genius. My dog likes to sleep with me, but I move around too much. I bought a baby changing table and put it next to my bed. He loves it. Just your ordinary shoe organizer. My odd socks box. Every time a lonely sock appears in the washing cycle, it goes here, hoping to one day be reunited. Wipe disposal when cleaning filthy ceiling fans on a ladder. My wife keeps using my grocery cart coins for parking, so I had to print my own money. One of my friends always begging to travel with me, so I did an overnight trip with her to check for travel compatibility. I love her, but we not going further than the gas station together, babes. Go with smaddy else. Join an empty tissue box to your new one with some rubber bands for an instant use tissue disposal. I discovered that if you put the spatula handle through the handles of coffee mugs, you can prevent it from flying all over the place during washing. Ordering flowers on February 14th. Ordering flowers early to save money for a fancy dinner. Guy on the plane used his cowboy hat to hold his phone. We love meals at home, but started to hate trying to pick something. I entered every recipe we've ever saved and put it in a spreadsheet. Got a D60 die and now we roll for dinner options when we make the grocery list each week. Each family member gets a veto, but picking meals is actually fun now. Use a hair barbel or elastic band to stop soap slipping off the side of the bathtub. Not sure if this is a lazy hack or a life hack. Found at my parents' house. Mom pro tip. At least it works for me. If your toddler is obsessed with a specific character or TV show, and if he or she has become an inconsistent or picky eater, liking things some days, but rejecting them other days, then try buying some cheap stickers of the thing they like, and sticking them on the food. Last night, me, what would you like for dinner? Corn or peas? Toddler, no corn. No peas. Candy please. Me, we have Paw Patrol corn and peas. Which would you like? Toddler, I love Paw Patrol corn. Later, Paw Patrol corn tasty. More Paw Patrol corn please. Use a mask to cover your hatchet and protect the blade, you, and your things. DIY air filter from online. Wifey wanted a family pic for the holidays, so used these clips as a phone stand. I know this is pretty basic, so I hope I don't get roasted, but after rolling a bunch of my clothes for a trip, it dawned on me that I could do that for my short straw, whereas before they were all buried under one another. Loosely rolled, they don't get wrinkled, and I can see every pair I have. A great life hack for those who have children. Had to add a large amount of fresh pepper to a dish. Worked like a charm. Pepper. 2 circle brackets used to hang pots with some bungee cords, and I finally solved my soccer ball storage problem. How to pour drinks properly from a carton. When your iPhone don't charge like it used to no more. Hack for bathroom stalls that don't have a hook to hang your purse. Maybe the door lock can be used to hold it. Always refrigerate leftover pizza in a Ziploc bag, not the original box. It keeps the crust and cheese from drying out, and your pizza will come out tasting as fresh as it was when you put it in there. Find the exact center of a circle. With colder weather moving in, I want you all to know that a candle warmer will keep your coffee or tea warm for hours and hours. Rub a walnut on damaged wooden furniture to cover up things. Organize your spaces with a dab of heat glue and some magnets. I use them all around the house. Drill a hole in your Swiffer cartridge and refill it with water/Pinasul. In case you're ever lost driving with no phone or map. Anyone else uses a protein shaker for mixing pancake batter? Last minute cufflinks improvisation. Bolt and nut. How to drive a stuck car out of the mud. Hainswood glue applicator. Squeezes precisely and predictably every time 4 years now. Just a friendly reminder to turn your ceiling fans over from the winter to summer settings. Pushes cold air down. Finally, a place to put stuff while working in the garage. Swiffer using old sock instead of refills. So everyone knows about the cuff holder, but the real ones remember the fry holder. Never lose a Roku controller again. Rubbing alcohol pinhole hack. My chain cleaning device. I call it the TB2. This solution for my luncheon meat. Adapt, overcome, improvise. I use a hairpin to mark the end of my duct tape. Home Depot tile samples make perfect coasters. Different designs, soft backing and free. Managing the keyboard stopper. How to save half your banana for tomorrow. Chopstick plus 2 rubber bands equals all the toothpaste in the tube. Made a little cheat sheet on how to prepare for exams that require a lot of memorization. Works for me. I hope it works for you. The sun never enters my bedroom. Mirror outside to reflect it in. If you have to transport those 3 or 5 gallon water jugs in your car, secure it with a seat belt to prevent a small flood. Put lemon juice on your apple slices to keep them from oxidizing for up to 5 days. If the water bottles don't fit in the basket, then you can do this. Thanks for making my life easier at it. Tip for difficult to put on jewelry/accessories. Put tape on one end and connect the other side. If you can't fit 2 bowls in the microwave, put, preferably square, chopsticks across the lower bowl and put the second bowl on top. Other shower caddy hack works great for a spice rack and utensil holder. That loop on the remote control. Neighbor wanted to borrow 3 eggs. After thinking about how I would pack them for a bit, a light bulb went off. I've inserted this screw wrongly in the pole and now it's stuck. Any suggestion to remove it? When I get a new bar of soap, I'll weld the leftover small pieces with soap lather to the new one. Anyone else do this? Don't like spending $50 plus for a new dishwasher cutlery baskets when the bottom fails. Spend $7 on 5mm stainless steel mesh and cut to fit. Going strong many months later. Another option for easy spice access. Hang them inside your pantry door. Use a magnetic clip to hold recipes for easy view if you have a microwave or metal hood above your stovetop. This bar has a lighter hanging outside the door that you pull down when you need it. How to reheat food in hotel without a microwave. How long does fresh produce last? Apples, 4 to 8 weeks in fridge. Avocado, 4 to 7 days at room temp. Bananas, 2 to 5 days at room temp. Blueberries, 1 to 2 weeks in fridge. Broccoli, 1 to 2 weeks in fridge. Carrots, 3 to 4 weeks in fridge. Cucumbers, 1 week in fridge. Lettuce, 7 to 10 days in fridge. Lemons, 3 to 4 weeks in fridge. Garlic, 3 to 6 months at room temp. Onions, 2 to 3 months at room temp. Oranges, 3 to 4 weeks in fridge. Peaches, 1 to 3 days at room temp. Potatoes, 3 to 5 weeks in pantry. Strawberries, 3 to 7 days in fridge. String beans, 3 to 5 days in fridge. Tomatoes, 1 week at room temp. Watermelon, 7 to 10 days at room temp. Mushrooms, 7 to 10 days in fridge. Zucchini, 7 to 10 days in fridge. Hack born of frustration, my pencil will no longer roll off the table onto the floor, breaking the tip. I've never learned to swallow pills/tablets. Any easy way for me to swallow these with ease? The motel didn't have tea bags, so I came up with a way to use the pods without the bacteria-laden Keurig. Hand stained from tie-dyeing and couldn't be bothered to use gloves. Nair works. Just don't run your dingers through your hair after. No spoon. Just fold the foil lid and voila. Lifehack. Use this blackhead tool to clean off your cuticles after a bath or shower or a soak. Foot callus shavers make perfect pitless citrus peels. Roll chip bags tightly and bend it in the middle for an airtight seal without a chip clip. Paint charging cords and device with matching ding and nail polish colors to help coordinate and find all those cords and devices. I have literally thrown away some perfectly good devices because of lost cords that probably were thrown away. I buy those tiny bottles of polish in bright colors. Travel hack. I have a soft bristle hairbrush that gets bent/distorted sometimes in my bag. So I slipped it in my sneaker handle first and it fit perfectly and protected the bristles. One sock in the front of the sneaker kept it even more stable. Christmas tree removal. If you have an old double bed davert, you can pop it over the Christmas tree in order to remove it from the house without loosing pine needles everywhere. Murphy bed on the cheap. Rednex science claims that the current output of accumulators is higher than batteries. Sick of your duvet insert coming undone from your duvet? Use a grommet tool so you can more easily tie your duvet cover to your insert. How can I use off-the-shelf items to create a better hose holder like this one I've rigged with foam, string and a bent metal rod? Put the whatchamacallit in the cup caddy. Micellar cleansing water as nail polish remover. If you don't like harsh scents, yes, you have to rub hard, but it doesn't stink, so pick your battles, people. You can buy it at Safeway. It's makeup remover, so kind of like a 2-in-1. If somebody can find a place where I can buy this in bulk, let me know. Lifehacks. Running low on battery? Put your phone on airplane mode and it'll charge much faster. Dad's living in 30-30. The right way to eat a popsicle. How to easily carry clothes when moving. How to use an elevator without stopping. 1. Hold the close door button until door closes and keep holding. 2. Select the floor and hold both buttons until elevator starts moving. 3. You will go straight to that floor. No stops. This is built in every elevator, so police and firefighters to get to floors quicker. Use old leftover beer caps to make art. Tips and tricks for drinking alone in public. Get a baby carrier seat and fill it with ice and beer. Cover it with a blanket and drink through an extra long straw. If people question your actions, excuse me, are you drinking your baby? Act really offended and say, don't tell me how to parent. Hide your beer. Cut a pool noodle for your door, so you won't wake up your parents when you come home drunk. Tie a small piece of bright colored fabric to your luggage. Saves a lot of time to check if it's your bag or not. Use a rubber band to keep a door from latching. Does your dorm smell bad? Tape a dryer sheet over the AC unit and turn it on. For people who use their phone to watch things often and are tired of leaning it onto something where it fall down after a while, use your sunglasses